Okay, right. Hey, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining today. Today is Thursday. You are most welcome. Soon I'm getting started. So the room is still open. You can still invite more people, especially if they are from your team, because at the end, you benefit from the impact. Okay? Right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, my name is Mubiru Spirito. I come from Uganda, Masaka. Hey, I'm a businessman. And when it comes to team building, it is my profession. That's what I can say. Because I've been dealing with it now, it is 8 years. Yes, I'm counting 8 years when I'm dealing with team building. So you may get something from me if you finish this presentation with me. And in case you are alone here, it is a disservice. Okay, if you are here, you are listening to me, you are alone, yet you have other people, you are doing a disservice to yourself. I remember I got started in this business. It was 2021, August. That means 2020. That means August this very year. I'll be making 3 years. Okay. So I've seen everything. I've tested everything. And now I speak out of my mind and my heart. So whatever I'm going to share with you, it may help you or your team. Okay. So before I get started, let me recognize different people on the call. Let me welcome all the V1 news. Hey, if you are a V1, you're most welcome. You know, sometimes if you've just started, you may be doubting yourself. You are not sure whether you make it. But what I can say, it's all time. Okay? It is just time. That's what I can say. If you take 1 year, 2 years, trust me. If you are following the system, you are going to find you've made it or you make it, whether you want it or not. That's what I can say in advance. So today we are here to learn how to make money from Royalq without having trading capital. That's why we are here. Our major focus today is to learn how to make money without having trading capital. Can I make money without trading capital from Royalq? Yes. So, according to the research I've made, the majority of us, the challenge we have is trading capital. That's why you can find someone who is stuck in just a single coin with $50 of a month without making any single coin. That means you are lacking something. And the moment you understand the truth and the facts, trust me, you will not spend any other day without you making money from the business. Whether the trading capital is small or big, whether your account is empty, this system will help you to make the money. And that's why our heading is saying team building. Royalq is giving us that opportunity that you can go ahead and build a team of very many traders who are trading with Royalq. As they win, you also win automatically. So that's what we are going to learn. However, I need to test my microphone. Okay, I need to test my microphone. I don't want to complete the presentation when I'm alone here. So if you are saying I'm loud and clear, if you are saying I'm loud and clear, please, you can type 1. If you are saying that my audio is okay or my voice is okay, please just feel free, go on chat and type 1 for me to know that I'm here with someone and is ready to learn. Okay? All right. All right. Thank you very much. For those who have responded, I've seen Abdu, I've seen Jean, Paul, I've seen Vital to everyone, I've seen Andrew, I've seen Kaliza, Barbara, I've seen John, April, and very many others. Thank you for always participating. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the topic I'm going to discuss with you, it's not easy. Yes, it is not easy. Actually, it's boring. It's very boring. Though, it can pay you free money. The reason why it is boring, simply because people have developed a long mentality that it is hard. People are calling team building very hard. That's why it is boring. Whenever you mention about it, someone can develop what we call goose pimples. But now, I'm here to let you know that it is the most easiest part if you master what to do. It becomes more simpler the moment you master what to do. The reason why people are calling team building very hard part, simply because people are trying to do it out of ignorance. Yes. But I'm here to let you know that for the time I've been in the business, team building is the most easiest part ever if you master what to do. So that's why I say, ladies and gentlemen, starting this business, it is not a qualification that you are going to make the money. That's why in a business, you are going to find people who are making money, and at the same time, you are going to find those ones who spend a week, who spend a month, who spend a day without earning any single coin. That means as a person, as a businessman, you need to do something for the business to pay you. So it means Royalq is like any other business. Okay? Royalq is like any other business. The business owner is the one who determines how much are you going to make along the way. Okay? So, note these points down. Note these points down. If you are with me, just make sure you note these points down. Trust me. Trust me. Team building has some challenges. Okay? With that, I don't know. Team building has got some challenges. And one of the challenge that is associated with team building, that is what we call emotions. It is associated with the emotions. Like if you expect someone to join and they don't do, some people feel pain, some people feel frustrated. Like if you share the business with someone and they don't, at the end, they don't like the business, there are some people who can feel frustrated. Someone can feel like is in a wrong business and so on. I'm just giving you example. But if you are to enjoy team building, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you should master. You should not be excited and you should not be too low. What you should be yourself. Let me come back on camera so that someone can understand me. Ladies and gentlemen, as you are getting involved in team building, Don't try to be too excited about the business, and don't try to be too low about sharing the business. Just be yourself, as simple as that. But sometimes when people start sharing the business, they try to be a different person. That's why your friends, they start hiding away from you because you are a changed person. This is what I mean, if you are to understand me. Okay? Whenever we talk about sharing business, people start worrying about it. Yet, it's not different from what you have been doing. You've recommended so many things to people. Okay? If I can ask, how many people have you recommended to? Maybe where you go to eat, maybe the salon where you go for hairstyle, maybe the schools where you take your kids. Okay? Maybe, like, there are some people who are having smartphones here. When you first saw that smartphone with your friend and they recommended you to it, it is the same concept when it comes sharing the business. Okay? However, I can't go straight to sharing business without explaining its benefits. If I share the business to someone, can I benefit something? Yes. Like now, I was introduced to this business by Leader Julius. That means the guy now is exercising what we call the law of leverage. I'm here explaining team building, may busy doing something else. That means he's benefiting from my time. He's benefiting from my energy. He's benefiting from my experience. Indirectly, not directly. Why am I saying indirectly? Because I'm in my business. I'm independent in my business. I'm not his work. Okay? This is where some people get it wrong. Like, whenever we come here and we try to teach you how you can share the business, you think that we want you to work and we benefit. Trust me. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen. Even if you don't work and we keep working, the business will keep paying us money as you are not earning. That is enough to show you that you are in your personal business. If you work, you make the money. If you don't work, other people will work and earn when you are not earning. Now, all of us, we can agree that our challenge is trading capital. Okay? We don't have 10,000 USDT in our exchanger. If I can ask how many people are holding at least 10,000 USDT, you are going to find we are less than 0.5% on this call. Yet, we need money. Yet, we want to make the money from this business in this upcoming bull run. Now, how are you going to maximize that? It is very simple. Just embrace, okay, what we call the law of leverage. How can you exercise the law of leverage? It is very simple. Just teach others how to use the tool you are using your link. As they are using it, as they are making money, the system will pay you indirectly from the bonuses they are going to pay. Okay, that is it. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I can say. Never assume that you are in this business for the person who introduced you. That's why no one should blame the person who introduced them into the business that they have not helped them. Okay? I don't want to hear that word. That the reason why I'm not performing simply because my upline is not helping me. The person who introduced me to the business is not helping me. No. When you start a business, just know that you can make as much as possible more than the person who introduced you into the business. But before you start making money from any business, even if not Royalq, you have to master how it works first. That means at the start of the business, it is not all about the money, but it's all about the skills, the knowledge you are gathering from the business. Okay? And more so when it comes to team building, the person who learns more is the person who makes more money. If you want to confirm my word, look around and see. Whoever is making money in this business, they are attending presentations every single time. Whenever there's any opportunity to learn, they attend. So that means if you are to build a team, you should avoid, I know it already. You know, some people say, I know it already. Whenever they invite them to learn, they say, that one I know. I have ever attended his presentation. I know what he's going to share about. For us who have been in systems for so long, we know it very well. Each person has his own training that is going to change your life forever. And you may not know who is going to do that training, who will do that training. So our work is just to attend every day. Each time there's any opportunity, just attend. As simple as that. You know, some people are complicating team building. Yet is the most easiest part I've ever seen. Like attending training where you don't pay anything coin. That is very simple. When I was starting, I said team building is the most boring part because if you are to do it, you must do something consistently, whether you like or not. That's why I said never get too excited and never get too low about team building whenever you are doing it. Because at the end, the people you are going to talk to, they will react according to you. I don't know whether someone is getting me. If you are down about the business, even when you are sharing with someone, they will see that this guy is not making money. And at the same time, if you are excited about the opportunity, if you talk to me, if you come and talk to me about the business, I will see it that this guy is having a wonderful opportunity. That is it. So, ladies and gentlemen, just note this. Okay? Just note this. Ladies and gentlemen, just note this. If you are to benefit from team building, if you are to master team building, okay, just note these points down, okay? They'll help you along the way, okay? They'll help you along the way. When it comes to time freedom, that is the situation when you don't think about time when you want to do something. Like, you may decide to go to the beach anytime you feel want. You may decide to wake up anytime you feel want, or you may decide to sleep anytime you feel you want. But now, let us give an example of a nurse or a doctor. Okay? Go to work at 8 a.m. every day. Can he sleep at 9 a.m.? No. Should be in the office or should be in the theater waiting someone to work to. But now, let me talk about someone who has built a team. If you build a team, your absentia cannot affect the performance of your business. That's what we mean by enjoying what we call time freedom when build a team. Like if you have like, let me say 1,000 people who are trading with Royalq under your team, that means even if you are on holiday, even if you are on a party, even if you are driving, there will be someone else doing the work. Like now, maybe at this time, Leader Julius is driving to somewhere. There's someone who is taking charge. That is me. That means if that guy one day didn't share with me the business, he would have been the one even today to take you through this. But now he can rest. That is one advantage. Two, if you build a team, it is going to help you to grow your trading capital indirectly. Like if you have like, let me say 1,000 people, each with at least $100. I don't want someone to sleep at this time. Okay. I'm saying if you have like 100 people, each with $100, that means the business you are holding has a potential to earn from at least $10,000. Let me write this for someone to understand it. Okay. Let me write this. Because if you don't understand this, that means you miss money. This is what I mean. If you are working alone as John, you have, let me say, $1,000. You'll be limited. Your earning will be limited to $1,000. But now, let me say Henry. Okay, Henry is trading with 100 people. Each is trading with $500. That means Henry is earning money is not limited to $100 because 100 is multiplied by 500. That means Henry can make money, you see, can earn out of $50,000. Like yesterday I was checking, our team has grown to, we've grown a team with people I'm working with. Okay. Our team is now having 3,000 Royalq users. That's the size of our team. Okay. Our team has grown to 3,000 Royalq users. Now, suppose each Royalq user is holding at least $100. It is very easy for someone to have $100 in Royalq. It is very easy. That means from me, I'm having a potential of earning out of $300,000. That's the potential of the business. So team building is so nice. It can help you to grow trading capital indirectly when you are helping others to trade with their money. As they are winning, you are going to win automatically. This is what I mean here. Take an example on my account. This is my account. Do you see? I'm here presenting, but here, this guy has made money and I was paid. This guy made money, I was paid. This guy made money. This guy made money. This guy made money. Now look at the time. Do you see the time? Look at the time frame. That means it is very possible to make money every single second, without complaining. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are tired of long stay in floating loss without making money, start embracing team building. Okay? If you are tired of long stay, people have stayed in floating loss. People have taken a week, people have taken a month, people have taken a year when they are in floating loss. Okay? Their coins are not selling. If you are tired of that, then it is very simple. Okay? It is very simple. Just make sure you increase the size of the business. How are you going to increase the size of the business? It is very simple, as I've said. Just focus on team building. Now, this is the secret to succeed in team building. Okay? The secret to succeed in this is to know your purpose. Okay? If I can ask Mr. So, Madam So, what is your purpose? What is your purpose of you being in this business? It is a challenging question because there are few people who have ever asked themselves that question. Okay? So, our purpose, someone has said financial freedom. Your purpose is your goal. What are you looking for? That is the primary factor that is going to determine the speed on which you are going to move in this team building. The moment you don't know your purpose, then you keep on trading with $10, you keep on trading with $50, yet you have an opportunity of yielding 100 plus every single day from other people's trading capital. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, our goal should be focused on our growth. That means you should focus on your goals and always pursue until you reach that goal. Now, you are a V1. Your goal, your immediate goal should be you becoming a V2, whether you want it or not. How are you going to do it? Very simple. Very simple. I'll share with you. Then, another point to note before I share with you the strategy we are going to use. No matter what happens, okay, because it is going to happen, people will call you a scammer, people will call you a hacker, they can call you each name they want or every name they want. But no matter what happens, okay, no matter how far you seem to be away, because if you are still a V1, when you think about a V2, it seems like a long journey. Okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, where you want to be is the most important factor. Okay? Where you want to be is the most important part in our lives. But sometimes people focus on where they are. Now, someone is saying, I'm alone. I don't have results. How will I share the business? Okay? That doesn't matter. What matters? The time freedom, the financial freedom, that beautiful car, that that beautiful thing that you are looking up to. That's what matters. Because it is going to act as a fuel for you to go through the very many challenges you are going to face. Trust me, if you are someone who is saying that I'm going to build a team, you must be willing to go through the challenges. Remember, problem solvers are money makers. That's why on our team, the one called Crypto Ambassadors, you see that each leader is making money because leaders, they have mastered how to solve challenges and they never come out to complain. Okay, you know why leaders like, let me say, Leader Julius is not coming out to complain about floating loss? Because he knew that he has to learn how to solve, but not to complain. Then too, knowledge. I want to talk about knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, our knowledge has to be improved, challenged, and increased constantly. That's why I say that first, avoid, I know it already. That factor, that mindset, do not build a team, do not build a team, do not grow a leader. Okay? Then, ladies and gentlemen, if you are listening to me, listen to this. Okay? Just listen to this. It is very hard to beat a person who never gives up. You know why very many people here have failed to rank up? Because they give up too soon. They try today, tomorrow, the other day, they have already given up. So that means team builders are people who never give up on what they want. If someone says, I want to become a V2, trust me, if that person don't give up, they will achieve it. By the way, that's how all of us, that's how we have grown up to this level. We've developed that mindset of not giving up, not because things are not tough one day, not because things are not hard. There are seasons. Okay? And we embraced to go through the challenges, to go through each season until we reach our destination. Hope someone is learning. Is someone learning something? Are you learning something? Type yes. If you're learning something, 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 you know, I told you, when it comes to team building, here we talk the truth. That's why it is boring. Okay? Because few people who want to hear the truth, not everyone is willing. People want to hear only lies and sugar coating. Here there is no sugar coating. If you have to work, I tell you, you have to work. Because team building, money from team building is not free money. Someone must be willing to work. And when it comes to work, very many people don't want to work. They want smooth life. And that's why they stay in normal life like anyone else. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, there's a secret in team building. And that secret has created all the millionaires in the world. If you want to confirm my statement, go around in your village, go around in your town, or to the international level. Can you mention any person who has made it big alone? Let me talk about Man City, those who are following football. Today, Man City is leading Premier League, English Premier League. But are you aware that it has been a team's effort for them to stand on that position? No one can come out and say, I'm the only person who has made this alone. No, it is a team's responsibility or contribution. The coach has contributed, the players, they have also contributed or played their role. Let me go to the politics. Let me go to the politics. I know when you talk about politics, at least you know that biggest politician from your country or from a certain country. Now, are you aware that that guy has got a stronger team that is working with him? So, if you want to go far, move with the others. Okay? That's the secret. Let me talk about the millionaires. Let me talk about Elon Musk. At least, if you are listening to me, you've ever heard about that name. Are you aware that that guy is employing thousands of workers who work with him? But now, why is it that when it comes to an ordinary person like me and you, who are still down, who are still struggling financially, we think that we can work, we can make it alone? That means it is just a mindset we have to change and think like those ones we admire and we grow. So from today onwards, never joke with the team. Never joke with the power of the team. Remember, each person in this world, they have got their potential. That means if you build a team, you benefit from very many people's potentials. You find in the team there's someone who know how to present. You find in the team you have someone who know how to excite the team. That means each person on the team has got a role. Okay? And that means if you keep on working alone, you are going to keep on earning from only your potential, which is limited to the resources around. You cannot exploit all the resources alone. You need other people to use their potentials to exploit the potential we have here. So, it goes back to our dream. It goes back to our commitment, because if you don't have a goal, then how are you going to commit that let me work? It's going to be your goal that is going to force you to keep on talking to people as others are saying it is hard. And the end, people, they will call you their leader. At the end, people are going to celebrate you that you have made it. So our goal should be to make money, whether we want or not, because we don't have any other option. Some people say team building is hard. My friend, poverty is more harder. Okay? Some people say team building is hard, but let me tell you the truth. Poverty is more harder and more heavier. It is very hard to hold the poverty 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. It is more harder, my friend. But when it comes to team building, it is going to be just a season, because you are going to start a V1, you go to V2, you go to V3, you go to V4, V5, V6. When you reach V6, you become an international business associate of Royalq, where you'll be entitled to whoever or to each activity taking place in Royalq, and they will pay you. That's what we are looking for up to. So, my friend, a goal is more important. That means before you think about building a team, set a goal. Set something that you are going to work for, because it will act as your fuel to go through the very many challenges you are going to face. Okay? Then two, commitment. Okay? Commitment. You know, I always tell you, or I always say, we've got three kinds of commitment. There's someone who is here and is saying, I'll try to talk to people. I'll try. And then there's that guy who is saying, I'll do my best. And that person who's like Mubiru is saying, I'll do whatever it takes. If you have got that, I'll do whatever it takes, trust me, you are going to bypass the 90%. As the 90% are struggling financially, for you are going to be financially free. Then two, three, you have to create a system that is going to give you leads. Okay? You have to create a system that is going to give you leads every single day. When I talk about leads, people are not getting it. You have to get new people. You have to approach new people every single day. You have to advertise every single day. Now, think about that beverage you want to drink now. Are you aware that those guys, they advertise every single day? Let me give you an example of Pepsi and Coca-Cola. Okay? They have been in business for over 20 years. But are you aware that even up to now, those people, they are still advertising? And whenever they are advertising, they don't care whether you drink or not. For them, their role is to advertise. And that is the same attitude. That is the same policy we are using here when we are building a team. Our work, me and you, is to advertise our business to others. We don't mind whether they like it or not. But the issue is, have they known that I'm having Royalq? That is the game changer. Remember, at first I said, never be too excited and never be too low when you are advertising your business. Because negative or positive energy is contagious. If you are negative about what you are doing, even me, the person you are talking to, I'm going to be negative. Are you aware that some people are complaining and whoever I talk to, they're not getting started? I've shared to so many people, they're not getting started. My friend, you are negative. That's why they are also negative about what you are doing. As I've said, negative energy is always contagious. So mind about that. Okay? Now, it is time to show you how are you going to create a flowing system that will give you leads every single day. But before I go about that, ladies and gentlemen, we have to know our purpose. We need to know our role. If you are new in the business, you should know your role. If you've invited someone, if you've introduced someone, you should know your role. If I'm a starter, my role is to copy from others and I practice. If I have introduced someone, my role is to make sure that I teach. Oh, my people are learning. That is it. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm using to build a team. This is what I'm using to build a team. First of all, I'm using online system. When I say online, I meet people online. I don't need to move to a certain country or any location for me to meet someone about the business. I use the available resources. I've got WhatsApp, I've got Instagram, I've got TikTok, I've got WhatsApp, I've got Facebook, and so on. Those are the tools I'm using. So if you're listening to me, ladies and gentlemen, our first part we have to play is to understand, is to master how to use the tools that are available. Okay? After making the decision, after identifying your goal, next is to learn how to use the tools that are going to help you to advertise your business every single day. Remember, team building is not for once or twice. Team building is a consistent game. You have to keep on doing it, like the way how you eat food. Yesterday you took lunch, even today you take. Okay? Team building is like a bathing. Because today you not say that yesterday on the morning I bathed. No. You have to be, it has to be your personal life. It has to be inborn if you are to make it. And as I've said, you should not add emotions when you are building a team. Because if you add emotions, you be frustrated for nothing. If I invite you, if I present to you, and you say, I don't like the business, I don't care. I move on. I always wonder why people are getting annoyed whenever you present to people and they don't get started. Who told you that every person you talk to has to get started? Who told you that every person in this world has to be like you? Because before all of us, before we got started, we had to learn. And God helped us to, and we got to understand the system. Remember, as you are this has been always my mindset. Whenever I present to someone, I always prefer it like the way how we used to be when we are still at school. I am aware that during our school time, there were students who used to attend class and they left without nothing, and they forget everything from there. I am aware that teachers in school, they used to lab off what they have been teaching, and they ask some people or some student used to remember. Others could not remember anything, yet they have been seeing whatever they have and listening what they have been teaching. Are you aware that those people also grow? And they are the same people you are going to meet. That you will explain an amazing opportunity that can help them to achieve their goal, but in their mind, nothing has ticked. Those are the people you are talking to. So when I share with you, you say I have not understood, I have not liked, I don't wonder. I just know that maybe this is the other student whom they used to teach, and at the end, they get nothing. I am aware that some children had to retake, to revisit before they get until they get the concept. That's why after teaching you here, I add you to my list. We call it follow-up list, where I'll keep on updating you what's going on. What is going on in the business, how far the progress until you master it. Okay? So, our business is very simple. First of all, it's not a convincing business. Some people think you need to convince someone before they join you. No, this is not a convincing business. It is a business of educating someone. That means if you are to get involved in team building, your work should be educating someone about cryptocurrency, as simple as that. Because before someone joining you, that person has to see themselves succeeding in the business. That guy has to see himself achieving their goals. So, someone will not join because of your money. To remind you, someone will not join you because of your results. Your results will not make someone to join. You know, some people give that excuse that, let me first trade before, when I'll get some results, that's when I'll start sharing the business. Who told you that someone is looking for your money? Your money is your money. Someone else is looking for any opportunity that can help him to buy his land, that can help him to achieve that goal he's looking for. So that means if you can educate that person very well, and you show that person the strategy you are going to use, trust me, getting 120 is the easiest thing to go. Now, this guy, this Alfred is sending a message. Please go straight to the point. Let's know how to trade. Alfred, have you paid me? Have you paid me any coin to come here? That's why I'm following my timetable, or I'm following my syllabus. Okay, I'm doing what we call a work. Okay, Alfred, I'm sorry. But that is it. That is the fact. At the end, no one is going to pay me to share with you. That's why you should not send me this message that you go straight to the point. No. If you are tired, leave. We are in team building. In team building, we are straightforward. We don't hide anything. Because if you hide anything, people will not understand you. Okay? So that is it. I hope we've got the point. Okay? I hope we've got the points. I've talked about a dream. I've talked about never and never work on emotions when it comes to team building. Then, after that, just know that you are in your business. You are not working for someone else. 2, make a decision. I mean, increase on your decision. We call it, some people call it commitment. Increase your commitment level and be that person who say, I'll do whatever it takes. Then after that, that means you just need now to know how to do it. And how to do it, I said, you have to use the tools. Okay? I said, I use online system. That means I use Facebook, I use Instagram, I use Telegram, I use TikTok and WhatsApp. But mostly I use WhatsApp and TikTok. I present my business on TikTok. I present my business on WhatsApp. Remember, I told you, this is not a convincing business. You know why? The business is hard for some people because they try to convince others. Okay? They try to convince others. The moment you try to convince someone, they will not see the value of what you have. So we are in educational business. Our role, your role, is to educate someone. So here comes now. How are you going to educate those people? It is very simple. Okay? Embrace the online platforms which are easier for you. Then create some content about a business, as simple as that. Okay? Identify your potential online platforms. Start posting content about the business. Trust me, at a free charge, because for you to use TikTok, you don't need to pay money. TikTok, once you post your content on TikTok, TikTok will move that content at a free charge to another person. That's what Coca-Cola do. That's what Pepsi do. They create content talking about their beverage, and they pay TVs, radio stations, they use signposts on the road and so on to advertise. For you, you are not going to do all that. You just need to create a simple content about the business, about crypto. Then, as you are leaving your contact, remember, you should leave your contact, because the moment someone will watch and enjoy what you are talking about, they will have to look for you for more details. And sometimes people say, sometimes we lack what to say. All right, I'm back. I'm finalizing now. I'm just finalizing for you. Okay. I'm just finalizing for you. That's why I need to share my screen and I show you what I use. Okay, this is what I use. I use TikTok, I use WhatsApp and Telegram. Okay, but more, these two are my favorites. What I do, I advertise from here, then I present from here. Okay, how do I present? Very simple. How do I advertise? It is very simple. I make videos. You see, I create content. I create content all the time. I've not done this for 1 month, but I've been doing it for several times. You see, some people fear to record themselves. Okay, here you should be you. You people, you should avoid posting other people's content. Let me talk about it. If you want to grow your community, if you want to grow your audience, avoid reposting other people's content. Instead, copy and paste. At least you can copy and paste, because you cannot do it the same way like the other guy, but you can use the formula. So if you are to advertise the business, always Just watch what others are saying about the business. Pick some points. Come here on the camera. Do a video. Do a simple video that can run from 1 to 3 minutes. Then post that video. Even tomorrow the same. The other day the same. The other day the same. Okay? That is what we do every single day. Trust me. If you keep on doing it, you are going to start getting contacts. Okay? You are going to get contacts. Let me put here TikTok. You know, whenever I get someone from TikTok, I put that word that this guy has come from TikTok. Now, do you see? I've got all these contacts. I've got all these prospects from TikTok. You see? There are very many. Very many, very many. So, that means these people, one day, they saw a video that I made, and then it forced them to come to me. Okay? You see? Some people, the reason why team building is hard for you, because you scam. You just need to educate someone about the business. You see? All these, there are very many. I've created a big community from TikTok, and they are learning. Now, that means if you do a video on TikTok or on any platform, it is you to choose. I just give you an example. Always give those people your contact at the end. Include your contact at the end, such that if someone listen and get interested, can easily trace you. Hope someone has understood that. Now, after that, you have to create what we call a presentational group. You have to present the business every day to someone else. However, as you are doing all this, never assume that all people are going to say yes. Your work should be education. As simple as that. If you follow that, team building is going to become like a hobby. Now, like to me, team building is a hobby. I'm used to it. Actually, if I don't educate someone about the business, I don't feel myself. I become more happier whenever I educate someone about the business I'm doing. That gives me happiness. I don't care whether they have joined or not. As simple as that. That's how the business is done. Do we have any question? Do we have any question before I summarize for you? When I was starting, I said, no emotions. Okay? Don't bring your emotions here in team building. Then 2, you have to bear a goal or a dream you're working for. Then 3, I talked about commitment. Okay? Because it's going to be your commitment that will determine the way you are going to move or the speed. Now, after that, embrace the opportunity. We are having free charge of resources that we can use to advertise. Pick your best. Start creating content. And then, as you are doing the content, trust me, there's someone who will get interested in what you are doing, and they'll look for you. Then present as simple as that the daily routine I'm doing. That's what I do on daily basis. Do you have any question? Someone is asking, please, how to advertise on WhatsApp, TikTok, and Facebook. Yes, TikTok I'm done. Because I've even opened my account. Let me start with TikTok. TikTok. Do you see? That means you have to create a TikTok account. This is my TikTok account. Now, When I open my TikTok account, you see, I make sure I post content every day. Where do I go to when I want to post it? Here. I just tap here, add. When I tap here on add, like this, you know, there are those people, they have TikTok, but they don't know how to use it. This is what I get. I can record myself for 20 minutes. I can record myself for 60 seconds, or I can record myself a video of 15 seconds. Or I can choose the one in my phone. It's up to me. Then I post, as simple as that. Nothing. Nothing new you are going to face here. No more things. You see? So you have to do very many videos. And let me show you how I got started. When I was starting, I used to get 200, 300, 10 viewers. You see? By today, it is hard for me to post and I get less than 1K. But that's not how I got started. And all this has come from me being consistent. Okay? So if you are to make it, okay? If you are to make it on any platform, you have to be that person willing to do it, whether you are seeing results or not. You know, some people want to act when they have results. When there are no results, they don't act. Team building, there's no emotions. Whether there are results, whether there are no results, you have to do what you are supposed to do. As simple as that. The same with Facebook. You just do a content about what you are doing. As simple as that. Someone has posted results, forward it, repost it to your account. Talk about it. Talk about the system. Very simple. Let me say. All right. I believe we can end here. We cannot finish everything in one day. In the evening, we have a good presentation about how the business works. I'll come back in the evening, and that will be 9 p.m. That is East African Standard Time. Don't miss it. We use the same link. If you have your person, if you have any prospect, you'd like them to understand the business and they like the business, please forward this link to them and tell them not to miss at night. May God bless you. We meet again. If I've, whenever you do a presentation, you may end up annoying some people. If I have annoyed you, please, you excuse me. That is me. Okay? You excuse me. That is me. I don't hide away. I'm always open, straight away. Yes. May God bless you.